Hi everybody, this is Sherry and I just wanted to show you my Stampin' Up! Order. As most of you know, I am like totally addicted to Stampin' Up! And especially their punches and now their framelits, and I like their sentiments and I love their cardstock because of the quality. So the only one that I've ever found that's heavier and better quality, well, not better quality, but heavier than Stampin' Up! Is Paper Tray ink, which I have a difficult time cutting on my Cricut. But for card bases, Paper Tray ink is great, but Stampin' Up! Is right up there with it. And so I got a few of those, and I'm going to quit talking and start showing you what I got. The first thing I got was the Pansy Punch, and there's a stamp set that goes with this, and I'll show it to you when I get there. So that was the first of the punches I got, and if you've watched my channel at all, you know I'm like loving punch art. So they got a hexagon punch, and I actually had a hexagon punch from Creative Memories, but it had two punches together and it was really hard to punch, and I felt kind of bad buying something that I already had, but to be honest, it was so hard to punch. I don't know if they have a new type now at Creative Memories, but they had one, it would have one here and one here. So when you punched, you had to be careful that you didn't punch both and, you know, waste paper, and it was just, you had to stand up to get the pressure on it, and Stampin' Up! Punches, you don't have that problem. So they got the hexagon punch, so I got that one. I got their new, it's called Artisan Label punch, and they have stamps that go with this as well. So I'm loving this, guys. I love their punches. And this is called a mosaic punch. And again, they have, I didn't get any stamps, I think, right now for this one. But of course, I saw all kinds of things I could do with it, with punch art, so I had to have it. So I've got that. And I'm so thankful for the way I've been storing my punches. And I will try to do a video on that, because I made sure there was extra space, and I have stuffed some of my Eeyores in there to kind of hold my punches so they don't, you know, fall over. And that way it left room for more punches, and my husband might not like notice if I slide in a few more, because my philosophy is I can have all the crafting supplies, I can sneak past my husband. This is their new Fishin' Around, and that is, they have, if you don't have their catalog, check out their online catalog. They have the cutest idea with this stamp, and you use their treat cup holders, and it comes, these are their new boxes, which, you know, you can see they set up and they're going to store a lot better than their old boxes. So that's going to help with some of my storage as well. And I'll show you what else I got when I get to that part. But this is adorable, and I can hardly wait to make the card that I saw in their catalog with that. I got Chalk Talk, and this is what this looks like. And there is also a set of framelits that go with this. I believe a punch goes with that one, and a punch goes with that one, but their framelit dies go with this one for sure. That I'm sure of. Here is their Flower Shop, and their Pansy punch goes with this one. And all I could think about was the beautiful backgrounds I could make with this one, and well, these two were like my favorite. And I before used to buy the punches, and I didn't buy any of the stamp sets to go with them. And one example of that would be the owl punch. And so you can't decorate, you know, put a little image or decorate your envelope to match. And I'm kind of regretting that now because they no longer carry the OWL stamps. So, you know, I messed up on that deal. But I learned a lesson, and so I made sure I got some for that punch. I got my first Stamp-A-Majig. I've never had one, and since I got a couple sets in the past that require two-step stamping, I thought that I might as well go ahead and plus, since I've gotten some of the images to color with my Spectrum Noir markers, not from Stampin' Up, but from other places, they have sentiments that go with them. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. They have sentiments that go with them, and they're rubber, so the only way to see it and make it straight on my card would be to use a Stamp-A-Majig or, you know, trial and error. So I figured that it was time to buy one of these. So I got that. I got my first, it's vellum cardstock. And I've heard there is a big difference between this and the regular vellum. I've never tried it, but I will let you know if I do find a difference, because if not, I mean, you can pick up vellum at Walmart. So, you know, I want to make sure there's a difference, and I had seen it and never tried it, so I will let you know if there is a difference, because of course if there is, to me, no difference, you can get the vellum at Walmart way cheaper. So we'll see how much better this is. And I'm really, I mean, I've never been disappointed with a Stampin' Up product, so I doubt that I will be disappointed with this, but if for some reason I am, I will definitely let you all know. This is my set of Chalk Talk framelits. I keep my my thin metal dies in a different container, but I always keep these. They're nice and heavy, and they've got a snap on them. So I know I'm going to come up with a way to alter these and be able to use them for something else. So I always keep them. And this is, oh my golly, it's been a rough day. These are the framelits that are called Chalk Talk. And they've got the little, I've been wanting this. And I had been actually looking at a punch. And I was so glad I didn't get it, because it came with this, and I can use it on now anything. I can make my own cut out my own thin chipboard and put that on there and use it to hang things up if I want to from a pegboard or whatever. And that is called their Chalk Talk. Get that back in there, because I always worry I'm going to leave them out and get them bent if I don't take care of them right away. So put that back in there, and that's my Chalk Talk. I also got the Tag It, which go with the Chalk Talk. Yeah, that go with the Chalk Talk framelits. And I love this one. This one just cracked me up. This is the whole reason I got this set. And I just think this little thing is just this little lizard guy here. My daughter would know exactly what it is, but chameleon. I just think he is a hoot. And plus it comes with a Christmas one and a get well soon. And you could I got an idea for a lady I know who does heart attack racks. And picture cutting that part out right there and putting in, you know, heart attack rack. And so there was all kinds to and from, and just, you know, I dig you, just really cute images. And of course can never go wrong with Christmas, because it's my favorite time of year. They also came, you know, I told you they, you know, changed their packaging on their wood mount stamps. Well, they sell these empty, and it's like, I want to say $6.95. I'm pretty sure that's the correct price. And they're nice and thick. Let me tell you. They are, whoops, approximately an inch and 3/8 tall, or thick, 7 inches long, and 5¼ inches across. For those of you who have alcohol markers, they would fit in here. It'd be, you'd be able to put up, you're going to do your flesh colors and your hair colors, and you have to go somewhere, put them in here, put them in your bag, put your images in, off you go, and you've got nice sturdy containers to protect your markers. And they come 4 to a pack for that price, guys. $6.95, 4 to a pack, which I thought was a real good price. This is another one. It's called Giggle Greetings, and this, again, I bought for this stamp, and this is the whole reason I bought it. It says, birthdays are like hairballs. The more you have, the more you want to gag. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm a little punch drunk, I think, because everything is hysterical to me tonight. But I just think that is the funniest stamp. And, I'm sorry. Here, let me tell you the other one. So we've got a piece of cheese with a candle in it. It says, age is something that doesn't count unless you are a cheese. A bowl of cherries. Sometimes life is just a bowl of cherries, and sometimes it's just the pits. You did it. Now go chase your dream or your tail or whatever. So I just thought these were funny, but this one just cracks me up. And I know this is cruel, but this is the one I'm going to send to my mom for her next birthday. I just love it. I'm sorry. I can't quit laughing. I'm really tired. And this is called Label Love. And it matches the Artisan Punch. And to the best friend I've ever had. I wanted that for my friend who is going through cancer. So that's definitely going to go on a card for her this week and out in the mail. Cutest baby ever, which will be my grandchild if I ever get to have one, thanks to my children. They're going to wait till I'm too old to enjoy it. And just for you, happy birthday to you, and a to and from. And these will be great for Christmas. Stamp them, on red and green paper, punch them out. I love the beautiful tags that everybody makes at Christmas time. But to be honest, my kids don't even look at them. They tear them off and they throw, they tear the paper off and it gets thrown away with it. So something real simple like this works just fine for me. I did them real simple last year. And I even did them on the computer and punched them out and put a piece of sticky strip on the back. So I tore the sticky strip off, smacked it on the package, and that was my kids' labels for Christmas, because I couldn't see any sense in spending all this time working on labels that my son and daughter, or my sons and daughters, wouldn't even look at. And that's how they are. I know that's how they are. So here are another set of their framelits, and I will do, I didn't do it with the other set, but I will do a comparison of the circle framelits and the circle spellbinders, and I will also do a with the ovals as well, now that I have both sets, so that you guys can see the difference between the Stampin' Up! Brand and the Spellbinders brand. And then here's the next one, and these ones I really like. They're called Deco Label Framelits. And as soon as I get done showing you them, I'll put them in my book. I just got to put down my magnet sheets first. But I thought these ones, I have really, truly fallen in love with coloring different images. And I think these are going to work really well with some of the images that I want to cut out and put on cards. And so I actually colored an image yesterday, but would just cut around it great big, so because I knew I wanted to use this framelit for that. I got, this was a bundle that I'm going to show you right now. And it is their new color kit which is 20 sheets total, I guess, of their new 5 colors. I can't tell if that's 5 colors or not, guys. It may be the 10 new in colors. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure if it's the 10 in colors or if it's 4 of the new 5 in colors. But it came as a bundle, and which is what making me think that it's 2 of the 10, because in the bundle came all 10 of the new colors, the ones from last year and this year. And these are the new pads. And actually, guys, these are my first. If it wasn't for Lisa, who is CD Light IS Tubing here on YouTube, I would not have any Stampin' Up! Inks. No, that's not true. I had black and I had white, the white craft one. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have any. And so now I have some of my own, and I'm real anxious to use them. I was very upset the other day. I had not used my black ink pad in a long time because I had Memento, and that was what I was using. And I sent my black ink pad with my husband to let the kids use my Peachy Keen Faces. And yes, the kids pushed too hard on the ink pad. Now mind you, it was the old ink pad, but they pushed so hard that they got ink on the entire stamp. The Stampin' Up! Ink wouldn't wash off. I've never had it do that, and I don't know why, other than maybe the fact that this thing was, I've had it for I don't even know how many years, probably 6 or 7 years, and so I don't know if it went bad. I don't know what happened, but it completely stained 2 of my Peachy Keen stamp faces. So that kind of bummed me, and I thought maybe the ink went bad, so I did throw that ink pad away. But these are the new ones, and I can hardly wait to try them, because that, like, Bahama Bay and the Pool Party and the Calypso Coral and all of those look so pretty, and I'm really excited about that. And so I got those, and again, that was like all a bundle. And then I got their clear mount cling foam. Steph from Enchanted Steph sent me one sheet to get me started, because I had bought some stamps and I didn't know they weren't mounted. And so she was kind enough to send me a sheet so that I could get started and get using those stamps and not have to wait, which I really still can't thank her enough for doing that. She doesn't know me, and I just recently found her channel, and so that, you know, it's just another example of some of the great people here on YouTube, how generous and kind. And I just want her again to know that I appreciated that. And I think she's just a super sweet lady, and she's got an adorable little girl, and I love her channel and her crafts. And if you all get a chance, go check her channel out. It is Enchanted Steph, STEPH. And check her out and see all of the great things that she makes, and give her some love and encouragement, because she is a very kind lady. And I will put her link below. I will put the link for Lisa, who is CD Light IS Tubing, and she's also a Stampin' Up! Rep. And Janet, who is my Stampin' Up! Rep, who is NanaJL54 here on YouTube. I'll put her link below. And because this is all from their new catalog, so in case you're interested in ordering something, you can check with those 2 ladies and they can set you up. So thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. Bye.